This UTR Media presentation is sponsored by Vision Trust, serving at-risk children around the world since 1997. More info at visiontrust.org. Well, the backyard concerts go on even in the middle of a storm. I don't know if you can hear it in the background, but it's kind of fitting for some warm, meaningful music. This is actually the backyard of my buddy, Christopher Williams.
Hey, welcome to my backyard.
Yeah. Oh, man. I am so glad you're willing to do this with us. This is super fun. And there's a couple things that I think are really fitting for this weird time we're going through.
Yeah.
One being, you released an album a little over a year ago.
Yeah.
That is songs of lament and worship. And I think that we're in that weird space as a country of grieving, but yet finding hope. And I feel like your songs are even more relevant today than ever.
Yeah, that album is incredibly timely for right now. Of just, it was all written about the book of Joel and about isolation and about loss and mourning and grieving, but also getting through that as a community to get to hope.
Right.
Again. Yeah.
Yeah. And you as a person are somebody who is so hospitable and loves to bring people together. And so I just have a hunch that you are processing this year at a different level. So what are some of your thoughts about just how you are making it through, or how we can be making it through?
Yeah, that is very accurate. To have the job that I love to do of traveling be stripped away, and that's all about gathering people together, has been incredibly challenging. So we've kind of ridden the roller coaster, as we all have, and tried to figure out how can we still do that and feed ourselves, but also feed those around us. And so we actually have quarantined with a few people that have lived with us in this season, which has been great. And we've been doing some neat things of gathering people in our front yard, gathering our neighbors together to have front yard church, where I make song sheets every week and kind of get a theme, and we do liturgy and scripture and sing songs and lawn chairs and blankets, and just finding different ways. I feel like I can't not gather people together, so we've just had to be creative. Yeah. And then, of course, the virtual thing of gathering people together for online concerts, and it's been a fun season of doing a throwback Thursday. Every Thursday night I'm playing through 10 of my 12 albums in consecutive order for 10 weeks, which has been really, really fun.
That's awesome.
And gathering people together from all over my past and around the country and world, and like, oh my gosh, you're on here too, and that's been a really sweet,
cool.
Yeah, that's been a sweet blessing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, this is the man affectionately known as C-Dub. Here's Christopher Williams.
This is one of those songs from the Joel Project that is very fitting for where we are now. Burdened by our isolation, one by one we come to find we're barely breathing, holding on to life. Stop and listen, hear the whisper, rest and wait for love to guide. To walk forward, we must look behind. I cannot know you, I cannot know all of you, I cannot know you, oh God, by myself. So come and help me set the table, God prepared this holy ground. In our desolation, hope is found. When we gather in God's presence, living out love's mystery, here we find our true identity. I cannot know you, I cannot know all of you, I cannot know you, oh God, by myself. I cannot know you, I cannot know all of you, I cannot know you, oh God, by myself. Good life comes in our belonging, and crying out with those who mourn. Love draws us together to be restored. I cannot know you, I cannot know all of you, I cannot know you, oh God, by myself. I cannot know you, I cannot know all of you, I cannot know you, oh God, by myself. I cannot know you, I cannot know all of you, I cannot know you, oh God, by myself. Thank you. I want to share another song that actually wrote in this season of the COVIDs, as I call it, and one of the ways that we've also gathered people together in our home and virtually is that a friend invited me in to pray Psalm 91 for 91 straight days, and as a part of that, he really felt like worship was going to be just an integral part of that, and so very having no idea what I was committed to, we kind of jumped in full force and we said, yes, we will worship every midday at noon. And so for 81 days straight, we streamed live worship and read and prayed through Psalm 91 every single day. And so this song came out of that season, and it's taken straight from the first 8 verses of Psalm 91. Whoever dwells in the shelter of the King will find rest in the shadow of His wing. And I will sing, He is my refuge, He's my strength. In Him I will trust. He will save me from the snare. His promises are faithful like His love. We will not fear the terrors of the night. No, the arrow and flies in mid-daylight. And we may see thousands of falling at our side. In Him we will trust. In His hand, 'cause His promises are faithful like His love. His promises are faithful like His love. Pass over us. Let this pass over us. Pass over us as we sing. Let this pass over us. Pass over us as we sing. 'Cause you're our refuge, you're our strength. In you we will trust. May we be your kingdom come. Your promises are faithful like your love. Promises are faithful like your love. And help us be faithful like your love. Thank you.
Yes, C-Dub.
Thank you so
That
much.
was so good. Like a fitting setting
I
for
know.
a song about God being our refuge in
Yes.
the time of storms and
Yes,
trouble.
it is
And
incredibly fitting for where we find
Yeah.
ourselves right now.
yeah,
So.
man, thank you. You're great, and I can tell you that Christopher, one of his greatest loves in this world is being able to sit in front of people and play music for like 2 hours straight, no intermissions, no breaks. He's full of stories and songs, and so I will personally put out the appeal that once the COVIDs goes away or lightens up, Christopher is your man to have him come and just sit in your church or in your coffee house or whatever and just play for 2 hours straight. And
Living room. I'll come to your living room.
Living
if you
room,
want.
too.
I love house concerts so much. So, yeah.
So
Thank you.
we are going to put all of Christopher's contacts and the social media stuff and links to his latest music all on the description of this video. So check it out. Support him. Christopher, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Dave. Thanks for
Awesome.
having me. Okay.